Alright guys, so today we are here to take a look at the newest free 100% unit in Dokkan, GIRU. I actually do like that they gave us a GIRU unit from Dragon Ball GT. GIRU is actually not too bad. I know a lot of people do think he's annoying, but really, he's not nearly as bad as they could have made him. So let's go ahead and 100% him. Of course, you know, he has his free orb system, so that's always nice when they give us out these free 100% units, right? You know, more rainbow units in your box is always a very, very good thing. Let's also go ahead and Dokkan Awaken our boy here, GIRU here. Let's sort by Seekers of the Dragon Ball category. So we'll go ahead and awaken our boy GIRU. Medals, of course, are very, very easy to obtain. You just get them by, you know, basically doing the missions, rainbowing GIRU, getting all that stuff done, and you will get all the medals needed to Dokkan Awaken him. So there we go. We got GIRU awakened. Now we'll go ahead and test him out on a team. Now GIRU is a bit of an oddball the way a lot of his stats and stuff are. So let me level him up. We'll hop into an event, and I'll sort of go over what makes GIRU so odd. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and hop in on a super team, right? A 120% Transforming Goku team. The reason for this is that GIRU, unfortunately, is only on one category as of the moment, which is the Seekers of the Dragon Ball category. And unfortunately, that category doesn't really have a great leader skill as of the moment. We do have Goku Jr., who gets up to 77%. For the Seekers of the Dragon Ball category, obviously much lower than the 120% we're dealing with right now. And then the TUR Goku, the Kid Goku, of course, he gives 2 ki and 40% to the category. So neither are really good enough, you know, to run. Now this GIRU also gets a buff to himself as long as a Hybrid Saiyan unit is on the team. I did bring 3. We have Bra, EZA Goten, as well as Pan. And this GIRU also gives a buff to Seekers of the Dragon Ball category units, which I really like. See, this is the thing. When they make free-to-play units like this that are nice support units, those are way more valuable, in my opinion, than, you know, free-to-play units that are designed to hit hard, because they're never going to hit as hard as, you know, summonable units, right? But free-to-play, you know, support-type units can be very, very valuable. So I actually, you know, I think this GIRU, he'll be okay. It depends really on what the Seekers of the Dragon Ball category ends up looking like. It did definitely get some big time buffs recently though. That base form physical Vegeta is on there. He's very good. The AGL GT Trunks is not too bad. That got a Dokkan Awakening. Obviously LRB Pan is another unit. So we got some really interesting sort of buffs for the category, which is really nice, you know. So, because that was... The Seekers of the Dragon Ball category is the one where I was like, I do not know what they're going to do with this category to make it stronger. But, you know, they actually did a little bit. So, GIRU, he's okay. He's not bad. I mean, looking at it, it's more of his links, I guess, are not really too good. You know, obviously, Shattering the Limit, More Than Meets the Eye, Flee, Mechanical Menaces. You know, he's got a lot of links that aren't going to be too great. But, you know, we'll see how it works. Wow, we actually weren't able to finish Vegeta off there. Okay, so here we have GIRU, our boy GIRU. He can link up pretty well. Well, I don't want to say pretty well, but he does have GT, right? With, like, LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku or Pan or whatever. I guess we'll do this. We'll push LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku off rotation. Let's see what our boy GIRU is able to put out. So again, he gets an additional 2 ki when a Hybrid Saiyan category ally is on the team, and also 60% attack and defense. So I'm not expecting too much out of him. 400,000, oof, yeah. Now the one good thing, okay, he has a goofy little super into the missile. I do like that. Oh, and then he puts the dab on him. But he does seal, right? Sealing is good. So he's more so intended, definitely, to just be like a floating support type unit. Because he does give, you know, the 2 ki and the 30% attack and defense to Seekers of the Dragon Ball category allies. You know, really looking at it, he gives that buff to himself. So, if you have a Hybrid Saiyan on the team, he's going to start out with an additional 4 ki, and then he's basically got attack and defense 90%. So, I mean, for a free-to-play unit, it's definitely not the worst, right? It could be way worse than that. I like what they did. They gave us a little support type unit for that Seekers of the Dragon Ball category. Again, that actually could be helpful, could be useful. You know, we'll see. Will the Seekers of the Dragon Ball category get a Super Battle Road stage? I mean, if so, this GIRU could potentially be a very useful unit, man, if he's able to, you know, seal super attacks the way he does. That's always a valuable and helpful ability, because, you know, nowadays, bosses just don't have immunity really too often to sealing or attack lowering. Both of those are, like, able to be activated pretty much at will. Okay, so here we go. This will be GIRU's best rotation right here, because we have Bra here, and then, of course, we also have... Well, the Pan is more of a defensive unit. She's not doing anything, and she's not even really giving him any attack links or anything like that, but we do have Bra here. So he's up to 500,000. Again, at the very least, he is going to be able to seal. So Vegeta... Oh, but Vegeta's already immune to being sealed, so... Only in the second phase. Well, hey... There goes me talking about, oh, yeah, bosses are rarely immune to being sealed nowadays. And then Vegeta's just like, oh, really? All right, well, whatever. Now, we're actually going through this quite slow. Here, let me pick up the pace a little bit. The only thing is, now that I think about it, you know, LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he doesn't really work the best with transforming Goku at a certain point, because transforming Goku here... does not have prepared for battle. He does not have GT, right? So he's just strictly an over and a flash unit right now. And then, of course, he becomes shocking speed and over and a flash. I guess this is one area where, you know, the LRs losing shocking speed might be a little bit detrimental. Obviously, not to the LRs themselves. They just get way too much ki from the field, right? Like getting the extra ki on EGL orbs, getting the extra ki on SCR orbs for Vegeta, all the extra stuff they get from Rainbow orbs just really helps out. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to take this a little bit more seriously. We're going to use GIRU. We saw what he's able to do. Now we'll kind of rock him as a support type unit at the end, because obviously he can't even really seal the Vegeta here. But, you know, hey, this is going to be a fun little event here where we're going to get to see Blue Goku. I think we're going to see probably 2 different Blue Goku super attacks. Maybe not. Depends on how hard LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku hits. Yeah, and I do still have his active skill in my back pocket. That Pan is low-key pretty solid, by the way. The Waifu Pan, I've talked about that a lot, how her defensive ability is quite good. So she's really able to hold her own. Okay, GIRU only taking 5,000 right there. That's definitely not too bad. I also would like to see new... So, we have not gotten, as of this point, new versions of these characters, like the Blue Goku and the Transforming Frieza, how they, you know, transform each turn. We haven't gotten another copy of those units. And, like, you know, they really could bring out a lot. See, now it's interesting, man. There's so much stuff Dokkan can do. You know, by adding the active skill system, they really did open things up, because, you know, so many units, you know, oh, I can't wait to get the Cell with the active skill, or the Gohan, you know, they have the neat little animations, the voice acting. Like, we want to see those added to a lot of characters. Plus, there's still so many, like, transformation type units they could do that would be very fun, right? Like, we could literally get another Goku, like a transforming every turn Goku, except this time, you know, he transforms all the way up to Super Saiyan 4. You know, we could get one with Vegeta that goes up to, like, Blue Evolution, and then we could also get a Vegeta one that goes up to, whatchamacallit, Super Saiyan 4, right? Like, so that's going to be very cool that we've got so many options like that. Yeah, we'll keep Goten linked up with God Goku for the Super Saiyan link right there, and then we'll let Pan-chan go ahead and bust that out. And then, oh, we're getting a Dokkan attack. That's pretty rare. It's not often that I see Dokkan attacks. Only really in Super Battle Road does that happen too often. This kind of, you know, Seekers of the Dragon Ball team I built here, I guess, was a little weak on the firepower. It would have been a lot better, I guess, if I brought Goku Jr. But my Goku Jr., I have not finished his EZA yet. That's the only thing. Because Goku Jr. is probably, as wild as it sounds, probably one of the harder hitters on that Seekers of the Dragon Ball category. Like, if I just take a quick glance at it, obviously Transforming Frieza would hit harder, and LR First Form Frieza would. But, like, you know, like LR Yamcha, like, there's not really a lot of hard-hitting units on that category. Obviously, the new physical Vegeta Dokkan Awakening, he would hit harder than Goku Jr. as well, but Goku Jr. got a really good EZA, man. He's a solid unit for sure. All right, and we'll go ahead and finish off our boy Vegeta. Actually, you know what? I was going to finish him off with the active skill, but it's so rare to get the Super Saiyan Blue transformation that I actually feel like we probably should finish Vegeta off with him. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's let our boy Super Saiyan Blue Goku finish it off, and then, you know, LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku can at the very end as well. I love how we're at full health, by the way. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about, how Dokkan events need to be harder. And, like, people will say, like, oh, but, you know, we got to think of free-to-play players, right? You know, we can't make it too hard to where they can't beat it. But it's like, dude, like, you can take any category team and beat, like, the newest, most difficult event. Like, these events do need to start scaling upwards. Because, like, especially with active skills, like, dude, it's a joke. It's an absolute freaking joke. So, all right. There was GIRU. He's a solid unit. You know, again, we'll see how useful he could really be. More so when, like, there's a Secrets of the Dragon Ball category Super Battle Road, which I think has a reasonable chance of happening, right? We'll see what they do. Because they did the gimmick Peppy Gals Super Battle Road stage. I'm sure they'll do another one, be it Namekian, Secrets of the Dragon Ball World Tournament. Like, one of those type of teams will get a Super Battle Road stage in the next wave, which honestly should be coming soon. I hope so. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at our boy GIRU here. This is Traveling Companion GIRU. His leader skill is Int Type Key 2 and Attack and Defense 40%. Now, I've seen some... No, okay, that's it. I think it's... Is it his SSR where his leader skill is different? No, I guess not. Okay. I thought at one point I saw that GIRU only gave the buff to allies, right? Or something like that. But it does look like it's just Int Type Key 2, Attack and Defense 40%. His super attack is the Spin Attack, which does supreme damage and seals super attack. His passive skill, Adventure Support, he gets 2 Ki and 60% attack and defense if a hybrid Saiyan category ally is on the team. And then he gives Seekers of the Dragon Ball category allies 2 Ki and 30% attack and defense. That's very good for a support type unit. Ki and a 30% buff is very nice. Then his links are More Than Meets the Eye, Flea, Rival Duo, Mechanical Menaces, GT, and Shattering the Limit. So his links are pretty bad, but he gives himself a lot of keys, so he should super quite frequently. His 12 key multiplier is 130%. That's quite bad. That's also why, you know, like around 500,000 was the highest we got with him. And then, of course, he is on one category team, the Seekers of the Dragon Ball category. I guess that makes sense. I mean, they could, if we ever get a Baby Saga or whatever, obviously this GIRU could go in there. But for now, just in the Seekers of the Dragon Ball category, I guess, you know, makes sense to me. Because the Android category seems to pretty much only be creations by Dr. GIRU and then Mira. Like, he's the only non-Dr. GIRU or Dr. GIRU. I guess people hate when I use the Japanese version of his name, but Mira's the only non-Dr. GIRU like character on the Android category, right? I really wish they had just, like, rather than it being that, they just made it like all like machine type characters, right? That I think would be a little cooler. Or they could at least make another category for all machine type characters, but it wouldn't be good enough. So whatever. All right, we'll go ahead and finish up here. Here was our boy GIRU. Free Rainbow, definitely can't complain about that. He's solid enough. Because he's a support type unit for the category, he will be able to get used. You know, we're not going to toss him into the trash heap forever. He'll be useful at some point, and he also seals, so not too bad. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.